What is up, guys, gals, and all you awesome gamers and minions of different shapes and sizes? It is me, Josh aka Proxy, bringing you some PlayStation VR Cinematic Mode. So I know in my Arkham Knight little video that I said I wouldn't be able to show you what it looks like, but I found out that if you do actually use your VR headset while on the PlayStation home screen, you can see what it actually looks like in cinematic mode, which is kind of cool because obviously I never was able to see it because I had the VR headset on while I was going through the original PlayStation home interface. So this is what it looks like. This is what cinematic mode is. It's basically like sitting in front of a giant cinema screen. Now, the really cool thing is what you're seeing is kind of like the medium size. You can actually get it a little bit bigger, but this is kind of like the default one that it locks you into while on the PSN. But the really cool thing is you can see an example of what it actually is. So again, it's like being in a very dark room while watching like a giant ass television, and I think that's really badass. So what I'm doing here is just kind of like navigating the PlayStation Store, so you can see a few little graphics and stuff, because as you know, the PlayStation Store is very, very colorful. We've even got Batman Arkham Knight there, which is in sale, and I was hoping to maybe show you like a trailer or something like that, but sadly my internet was very, very down like while I was doing this, so I've had to kind of like save it until today, and still my internet is really, really terrible, and so I haven't been able to record a video trailer being played from PlayStation Store, but you can do that, and you can kind of see what it's like. Now, one thing you might notice sometimes while navigating the PlayStation Store is that there are a few jitters. There are a few jitters while you're navigating. It kind of like flickers like a little bit. Now, the one there, as you saw there, just like a little jitter. Now, that doesn't happen when you're in a video game or a movie. That is something to note. You might think, oh my goodness, there's like a little bit of like a skip or a crash or a frame rate dip. No. Nothing like that actually happens when you're playing a video game or watching a movie or, say, looking at Netflix or something like that. Never, ever happens. It's perfectly smooth. There's no jagginess. The quality is really good. Like, I ended up watching the end of The Force Awakens just to see what it was like on my VR headset, and it's just really badass. Like, it's a really cool way of actually experiencing video games and movies if you didn't want to watch it like the standard way, but I probably wouldn't do it a lot because I obviously love just sitting back, not having like a giant like toy strapped to my head and then playing a video game. Like, there are video games obviously like Rigs and all the games that have been like Valkyrie and everything that's been made for VR, but I wouldn't really play like all my video games like this. Like, maybe first-person shooters. I can see first-person shooters that are non-VR being very awesome in cinematic mode. Or again, like, say, watching an odd movie or say like something that's like in 3D, like Avatar or something like that. But in general, it's just a fun little addition. Like, they didn't actually have to have this. It's also very reminiscent of Steam VR. I think it's called Steam VR, I believe so. And Steam VR pretty much has the exact same cinematic mode where it has like the black room and then you have this like projection, which is pretty much like a giant cinema screen. But it's awesome. It's really cool. Comment section below, what do you think to it though? I would love to know. But it's really good I've been able to show you an example of what the cinematic mode looks like. I hope you like it though. I hope you think it's really, really badass. I wish I could show you some gameplay of it, but it's just the same. You know, this is what it is. You know, but just picture your video game on a giant flat screen in a dark room. But it's badass. It's awesome. I really, really like it, and hopefully you really like it too. I hope it's been a good example though. Comment section below, let me know if you think so, and drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and why not subscribe to see more PSVR videos in the future. Gonna be covering a lot of games, but anyway, it's been me, Josh, bringing you some cinematic mode, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao for now.